Today's class I am going to explain loop through string. Already I have briefed that what is string. So many types of data I have briefed in C language. Not only in C, different languages we have studied that in the C, Java, C++, Python, so many languages. So string, it is nothing characters, sequence of characters, a text, English like text, a word, a paragraph, the sentence is called a string. So my name is Vasu. It is a string. Okay. Simple word apple is a string. If any character, a character, string, my name is Vasu. It is a string. Some paragraph is there. So many sentences, string. So always string to be represented. Okay. In C language, double quotation marks. Okay. And already I have briefed how to create a string. There is no any default data of string in C language. So we'll use char data to create the string. Already I have briefed in the previous class. Char data type first, then array name. Okay. Array name will be used any name and then square brackets. Okay. Then after you represent the data in double quotation marks. Then whenever you are calling the string type of data, use the format specifier. Okay. So now loop through a string. So how we can navigate all the characters? Loop means what? We want to go every character, and every character will be print out. So here for loop will be used to print the characters of a string using for loop. Here string is what? Volvo. Volvo is a string, so it is kept in double quotation marks. So for string representation, as I told, the char data will be written first, then string name. Volvo is a car name, so car name, and then square brackets. Now car name is an array. Okay, string, to represent string we need to create an array, but there is no any string data type, so char data type will be used. And initially we need to define a variable that is called I. Okay, initial I, int I, that is integer data type. Okay, next is what? For loop. In the for loop, initially I is equal to 0, I value initialized as 0, I started with 0. Condition I less than 5. Why I less than 5? How many characters within this string Volvo? Okay, there are 5 characters. So until this for loop will navigate, one word we will use iterate through the string Volvo. So until I less than 5, it iterates through this string. Whenever I equal to 5, so whenever I equal to 5, loop terminates. Loop gets break. Okay. Every time plus I means incrementation. Every time loop will be incremented. Means I will be incremented to 1. I will be incremented and loop goes to again this Volvo. So whenever I is equal to 0, printf, we need to use format specifier C to get all characters one by one, and backslash and use it here to get next line, so that every character will be printed one by one. Car name array, inside of the brackets I is what? I indicates the index variable. Int I means, that's why I represents index variable. It takes the index. Index is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, like that, integer I. So let us see this and we will erase the total code and we will write the code again. Okay, don't worry about that, I will explain. So now see, under the Volvo, every character being printed here. Volvo, every character will be printed here. So for that, see clearly, then I will erase the total code, we will write the code. include stdio.h. This is the library. Initially I told you that this library will be used in other programming languages. We will use one import. Okay, import means like include. So one library, whenever you want to use libraries are rich with functions. So that moment we will use in Python import. Okay, in Java also import. Here C and C++ include. And main function, under the main function char array, to represent the string, to create the string, char data type will be used and array will be created. Any name, my name, your name, but suitable name. That is already I told you that whenever we are creating any variables, array names, object names, suitable names we need to prefer. Int I, and I is the index variable. So every time this loop, for loop, whenever I is equal to 0, it navigates to the string at 0 index, whatever the character is there at 0 index. Every string, otherwise a sentence, a paragraph, the first character's index is 0, next character's index 1, L character index 2, V characters index 3, next O character index 4. So whenever, until I less than 5, every time for loop goes to the string and takes one character, reads one character and gives printout. Whenever I is equal to 0 means at 0 index V is there, so V will be printed. Whenever plus I means incrementation, so I will be incremented to 1. So now for loop goes to this string Volvo, and at 1 index, what is the character? O. So O will be printed. I incremented. So now I will become 2. So 2 is less than 5. So loop goes to Volvo, and at 2 index 0, 1, 2, L is there.